Alright, welcome to today's tutorial. Today what we're going to be looking at is how to recreate a song like Headlines by Drake in Reason. Okay, so let's get it started. Let's remind ourselves what it sounds like.
I might be too strung out on compliments, overdosed on confidence, started not to give a fuck and stop fearing the consequence. Drinking every night because we drink to my accomplishments. Faded way too long, I'm floating in and out of consciousness, and they saying I'm
Okay, so first thing I noticed about that song is it repeats itself very quickly. It's a loop of like 4 bars. So the first thing I did, the way I started was I started with the bass. So if you listen to the beginning of that track again, okay, so I started at the start. So I thought, so if you listen to the bass, it goes wham 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 wham. It's kind of like a pluck, but not. So what I did is programmed the loop in to see what it was playing. So don't, yeah. So I'll just loop them 4 bars. Put that there. So that's soloed. So yeah, so that's pretty close to it for Reason, yeah. So how did I get that? That's a factory default on Reason, yeah. So all I did is like I say, I programmed in the bass, and then I started by just messing with the envelope. When I play it, listen to the envelope change. This is what it sounded like originally. Yeah, so that's the patch. All I did is brought that down. Put the attack up a little bit. Yeah, so we're pretty close to it there. Once I got that loop, obviously I know that the strings are, well, the strings are just a chord version of that. So if I just click on the strings here, boom, the strings do start after. But I'm sure there's high strings, yeah. So we'll go with the high strings first. And as you can tell from the last picture, high strings are just, I've layered them because, as you might know, Reason sound ain't particularly the best. So what I've had to do is layer them to get a nice enough finish. So this is the high strings and how they sound. Right-o. So what I thought is, if you listen to his track, where is it? So I'll play that.
I might be too strung out on.
So that's got brass and everything playing in there. So what I did is I started layering it. But what you might start with might sound awful to you. Do you know what I mean? So if I play these brass bits here, you might not pick these sounds out, but you've got to think in the scale of things. So what I was hoping was eventually they'd sound all right. Do you know what I mean? And that sound is. What is that sound? And the next T1. Always label your stuff. So it's the bassoon staccato, yeah? Okay, so I mean that on its own sounds absolutely awful. But bigger picture, I'm going to be layering these sounds, yeah? So once I've found what sounds I needed, so I got my bass, got that loop ripping, and then I thought, okay, boom, 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 boom. I've layered them. I then ended up with this loop. I'll just mute the drums. So I'll just play it from the beginning. Yeah. So that's how I started, and don't get me wrong, there's still mixing and everything to be done yet, but this is just the creation stage. So I just wanted to show how to get the sort of the sounds right. So as you can see here, this is where the snare drops in. You should be able to notice the different types. This is a classic 808 kit, do you know what I mean? That you're hearing more southern kits. But it just happens that that kit is, I think it's a preset on Kong. So just let me look at Kong here. Yeah, down low. Do you know what I mean? So I've got that down low. What I did is you just got to program, because this is where his arrangement is. His arrangement's in how they do the drums. As you can see, the drums is the most manipulated part of the track, because this is just there's dropouts and bits and bats, but it does have good emphasis on it. We'll start from the beginning. Yeah. So obviously I'm not saying that this is mixed in any shape or form. I can hear the clashing, but what I'm saying is it's a way to start. The best way to start doing your tracks is trying to copy somebody else's, in regards to not copy the style or swagger out like that, but just copy the way that they structure the tracks. Because once you can start recreating that sort of sound, you can start putting that influence into your tracks, do you know what I mean? Yeah? So, that's it. If you need the track, give us a shout, I'll throw it here. But like I say, it needs mixing and whatnot, but it is what it is. Positive feedback, please. Alright? Okay. Nice one. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. In a bit.